Hello and good morning, Hillview. Today we have a very special episode of HVTV. But before we jump into it, please take off your hats and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today is Thursday, May 31st, 2018. I'm Jackson, and on today's episode of HVTV, we have one of our very own students, Luke Jensen, a Hawks Walk on what your students would want to grow on a tree, and another feature on the 9 Lives shelter. Ready or not, HVTV starts now. Many adults dream of starting their own company one day. One of our very own Hillview students, Luke Jensen, has already done that, and he's only in 8th grade. Here's Jack Hanson with the story.
Meet Luke. He is one of the top tennis players in our state, and he also has a really interesting hidden talent. But first, let's get into what he is most known for.
My favorite thing about tennis is probably it makes me feel more powerful. I've always been like a small kid, so when I hit the tennis ball, I just feel bigger on the court, and it's something that'll keep me moving, and it's something I enjoy so much. When I was 5 years old, I lived in Canada. I saw these kids playing on this court, and I was like, wow, Mom, those kids are so good. How do they do that? And so I tried it out, and I don't know, just ever since then, I just started playing more and more, started getting better and better, and I've kept improving since then.
Luke's work ethic is excellent, especially when he's in the mode and focused without distraction.
He is so curious, so self-motivated, just interested in taking on a challenge and not afraid to tackle it. And more importantly than that, wants to succeed at it.
Luke worked really hard at his sport, and it's paid off. In fact, he is currently ranked 31st for his age in NorCal. However, being this invested in something does come with a price.
I've had to skip many things I would love to do. I've missed birthday parties, some more important than others. I've missed many events that I wish I could go to, but tennis is first commitment, first priority. One big struggle I have is height. I'm a small kid, and on your serve, it's very important to be tall so you can hit it harder and have a better angle of hitting it over the net. Because of this, I have to jump higher on my serve, which makes it harder to time. So I was just able to use other aspects like my leaping ability to take place for my height. My dad and my coach always support me, but I think the number one spot has to go to my mom because she's in it just as much as I am.
Like most athletes, Luke tries to avoid injuries, but sometimes things don't go as planned.
It was late 2016 and early 17 where I fractured my hand, and then it healed up, and then 2 weeks later I fractured my wrist. And then after those 2 injuries, 4 weeks later, I hurt my ankle, and then I was out for another 4 weeks. So that time period, my ranking was dropping. I was struggling to find my rhythm back, but over time, it's just kind of came back, and I'm starting to improve now.
Lots of people know about him being a tennis player, but what most people don't know is that he also designed and created his own website and even his own clothing line.
Lazuni.com is a website created by me, Paul Kirkpatrick, and Sawyer Jones, and we make games and programs, and we put them on our website for people to play. It's been about 2 years now since we started Lazuni. The thing about coding is it uses math and other life skills, and it makes it into one giant puzzle. To learn the basics and how to create a document and put this there and make that, I think that took me about a year, and then I could start adding more complex stuff. Well, it's like you're learning your own language. It's really enjoyable for me. I don't know, I just enjoy challenging myself, and coding's a challenge I'm up to do. I mean, anyone can do coding, of course. Anyone can do anything if they really put their mind to it and enjoy it.
Whether he's on the courts or behind a screen, We wish Luke the best of luck. Reporting for HVTV, I'm Jack Hanson.
Yeah, Luke!
Thank you, Jack, for that amazing feature. It's that time again, Hawks. Hawk Squawk. Money, candy, and more. What would you grow on a tree? Once again, Jack Hanson was on it.
If I could make anything grow on trees, it would be
Clint Dempsey jerseys because Clint Dempsey is the best soccer player in the world.
I don't know, donuts?
Leaves. I'd pick chips and salsa because I'm all about that life, so.
I'd have a lot of Supreme shirts and a lot of Gucci flops and Gucci belts.
Candy.
It's just good.
Candy.
Gum. Common sense.
I'd probably grow Dave Franco because he's really cute and really attractive.
See, I want to get an Xbox or a PlayStation, one of those. No. Maybe it'd be Lego sets. Go to the Lego tree.
Pasta because it's really good. If I could have anything like grow on trees, it'd be like phones or like candy because like I really like those things. It'd probably be pizza.
Rolexes growing on trees.
On a tree, I'd like Jack Dylan Grazer. I'm married to Jack Dylan Grazer.
I probably will have like computers grow on the trees.
It would be a device that would slowly crawl up and clamp over the mouth of Shawnee and Izzy, and they'd be like,
Thank you for that amazing Hawk Squawk, Jack. 9 Lives Pet Shelter is one of the rare non-kill and non-profit shelters. Here's Cassidy and Lucy with the story.
9 Lives is a non-profit cat shelter located in Redwood City.
The mission is to get all the cats spayed and neutered and get them into homes, but also especially to help the people who are working with feral cats so that we solve this problem of having too many cats and kittens.
9 Lives is a unique shelter and is different in many ways compared to other shelters.
The first difference is that 9 Lives is for cats only, and the municipal shelters or public shelters have to take in every animal no matter what. They take in geckos, they take in rabbits, they take in dogs, but 9 Lives is cats only. But we believe that every cat deserves a chance, and so if they have any kind of health issue at all, we try to resolve it and put them in homes.
There are both upsides and downsides to working at 9 Lives.
It's also a little depressing because we find cats that are in such bad shape that sometimes we can't help them. But the ones that we can help, it's really rewarding.
Even ordinary people can make a difference.
The major thing that people can do to make a difference is to get their cats spayed and neutered promptly when they weigh 2 pounds. And so if a cat wanders into your garage and has kittens, you need to protect them, keep them indoors until all of them can be spayed and neutered so that they do not reproduce and continue to create this horrible problem.
There are other ways to help out too.
So I'm a foster at 9 Lives. I've fostered 4 litters of kittens, and it's really great. It's a great cause because it's a no-kill shelter and they supply all the supplies. So we get the kittens when they're a little too young to adopt, and we help them get nice and big, and then they find them homes.
9 Lives is not only for domestic cats, it also helps feral cats.
I think that one of the most important things for people like me, because I'm also, I do feral cat rescue and I do trapping. And so the great thing about 9 Lives is that it's not just taking cats and kittens off of death row at the high kill shelters, but it's also helping those of us who trap feral cats. 9 Lives does any medical treatment that they need so that we can make them comfortable and put them back in their outdoor home. 9 Lives also helps us get cats and kittens that we have trapped either spayed and neutered, and then some with the kittens, so they'll help us get them ready for adoption and so forth. So 9 Lives is great in that way, that they help us keep the feral cat population under control, not just the pets.
Nine Lives is a fantastic environment and supports a great cause. If you're looking for a cat or kitten, make sure to check out Nine Lives. Signing off for HVTV, I'm Cassidy Creighton with Lucy Knox.
Thank you for that feature, Cassidy and Lucy. Well, that's all for today's Broadcast Talks. Please tune in next week for another episode of HVTV. Teachers, please stay tuned for a few special announcements over the PA.